Good morning, Homestead. It is a beautiful sunny morning out. We need to get these pens ready for the animals. All the fence wire is up. We need to install the fencer, get all the wires ran for that, and then I picked up some roofing material. One, we got to do the dividers inside one of the stalls for one of the animals we're going to be getting, and then the run area, the lower section, I want to block off so they can't get wind or snow through it to keep the animals warmer. So that's a couple of things we need to take care of. And then we'll just about be ready, I think, for the goats. I decided to go roofing material because it comes in a wide enough section. We need it at least 16 inches wide for most spots, and we can't get boards that wide, and I didn't want to do it out of plywood, so this should work good.
Where's your Sharpie?
Probably at the house. That sun is so bright, glaring off of that galvanized tin.
You stand there, you might get a suntan.
I think I got my retinas burnt.
So if a goat wanted to, they could get out right there. And that would defeat the purpose of us spending all that time to put the fencing in, because then they would be out loose, not in a fence. So that's the reason why we are going ahead and making sure they can't get out.
Alright, we want to block this one off so they don't try to go under the building. I don't know what gauge this metal is, but it is pretty flimsy. Works perfect for this, but I would not want it as roofing on my house.
So we do have this roofing material left over, but we're saving that for another project. It is another just really beautiful day. Really, really beautiful. The sun is out, it is warm. Kind of crazy in November.
This stuff is just one step over aluminum foil. It's not very thick at all. now we can get all of our battery and energizer stuff figured out and get this fence powered up.
Are you looking for a good place to find good household cleaning items or good pantry items? Well, I found a place that I love, and that's why I'm excited to share with you today's sponsor. Thrive Market is the sponsor of today's video. Thrive Market is an online-based membership grocery store, and they have a mission to make a healthy lifestyle easy and affordable to everyone. We have had a membership with Thrive Market for over 2 years, and I just love it. You can get a 1-month membership for $12 per month, or you can go ahead and get the yearly subscription, which would be for 12 months at $5 a month, but they bill it at $59.95. Let me show you what I got this time. So I love the Thrive tissues. They have Whole30 dressings. They have Primal Kitchen, which I really love having those options. I'm trying to eat better, but I also like to have my dipping sauces and my salad dressings. Also, always have to have a treat. So I've got the Unreal dark chocolate almond butter cups. Don't tell anybody. I'll put those in my secret stash. Then I got something a little bit better, Purely Elizabeth. This is really good granola, and it's a really good pricing on their site. I also got baking cups, and I love that they have different options that I would choose if I went anywhere else. I love Mad Hippie. They carry those products, and it's always on there for a good deal. And I have not been making my own mayo because I'm not using it that much. So I like to have something that will keep, and so they have Primal Kitchen. I like to get the big one. And because I am on a restrictive diet right now, I have been having a lot of tuna for lunches, and I always like to keep some tuna in my pantry, and I really like this one, Safe Catch, that Thrive carries. Been doing some baking, maybe do some pumpkin muffins with some chocolate chips. They have the mini chips here, love that. And speaking about being on a special diet, Thrive makes it super easy if you're gluten-free, paleo, keto, vegetarian. They have it all broken down, so you can click gluten-free and it will just show you everything that's gluten-free, paleo, everything that's paleo. So they just make it really easy. You can click organic, non-GMO, and I just love they have so many options for organic. I'm a little bit embarrassed because it's a little bit messy and not organized like I would like it, but if you look at my pantry, I have so much Thrive stuff. So it's not just me getting the box and showing you, I actually do use Thrive, and I have so much Thrive stuff. We have the rices, I have some dates. I just have so much Thrive stuff, and they also have other products besides their own, but we do love the stuff that is theirs. It's really a great place that I have found that I can go one-stop shopping. Thrive Market makes it so easy. You can just click on your app. You can pick if you want home and pet, baby and kids, health and beauty, wine, frozen. You have your food. Pick what you want, add to cart, go to your cart. If you spend over $49, you get free shipping. It shows me that I saved $19.14. And then you check out and you get it in a couple of days at your doorstep. If you're interested in shopping for some of the best-selling organic foods or getting natural products at below retail prices, you can go to Thrive Market/Lumnah Acres to get 30% off your first order and a free gift up to $60 if you join Thrive today. And thank you for Thrive for sponsoring today's video. Now back to the build. All right, I gotta go hide these so no one knows. Don't tell Al or Olivia.
All right, that should be good to hold the battery. Now we'll go get the Energizer and get that situated outside and make sure you can hit the on-off switch to it. If I mount that there, this is the on-off. That should be a good height for you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on. It's off.
How can it be on without a battery?
Because the sun's hitting it.
2 inches.
I think 1 inch. So we get an auger bit. That's for the birds.
That's the birds?
That's for the birds.
They probably love it.
They can't come through this big door, but they can go through that little hole.
Do you want me to pull that?
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Need to get the battery, then we'll get the ground rods in, and we'll get this fence energized. And I didn't bring the tester, so I'll let you test it.
You can test it.
I'm scared.
I think if you pee on it.
You can. I'll let you.
I don't think I can pee on it.
We can try. I got the biggest battery. That should help keep the buggers in and the other ones out.
Is that gonna hold that battery?
Oh yeah.
That sure is a big battery.
I don't want the coyotes eating our goats.
You don't want to have goat tacos?
That sounds pretty delicious.
Ow.
Are you ready to run the sledgehammer? Come on. So they gave us 2 ground rods, and a lot of places where your soil is dry, you need 2 ground rods. We're usually pretty wet here, or damp at least. So I'm only gonna put 1 in, and after Gina touches it, if it's not strong enough, then I'll put the second ground rod in, because that's what it does. A ground rod, if it's not grounded good, it's not gonna work as good. Same depth. I think we found a spot.
I can't even believe it.
I like pre-drilling. At least we find out where the rocks are first before we start hitting everything. I'm hoping this works. Go to here. I'm gonna keep going down, and then when these ones get buried in snow, we can just come over here and unclip them, and they won't be energized, wasting power.
Okay.
That's my thinking anyways. All right, I think that should do it. Gina's just gotta test it out now. You ready?
I'm not touching that.
Come on!
No way.
So we can't test it till tomorrow, but it'll be the same video. I just gotta remember to bring the Energizer tomorrow.
We having problems getting some good quality stuff.
Yeah, I already broke one alligator clamp. It wasn't riveted through, so the pin fell out.
Oops.
Terrible.
Can you throw a piece of grass at it?
We're gonna have to block the ends off, like 6 inches on each end. So Gina decided we needed some barn security. So that's what we're getting this ready for. We're getting ready for our security guards we gotta go pick up.
So the goat fencing's almost done. Just gotta hook up the girls' electrical. This room is ready for our feed and something else special. So that's nice. We have a few more things to bring in, but it is ready. And then we're gonna get our roosting poles in the chicken coop, and we will be bringing our other coops up here too eventually. Now they have a roosting pole.
Now they do. Let's see how we can do here. I'm gonna have to rethink how to do this because only 2 of my clamps out of this batch are cut properly. I don't know if it'll come up on video. This one, you can actually get a wire in there. These ones, you cannot. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna remedy that. I don't have anything here to do it with. It's like they weren't punched out deep enough. So, yeah. Good morning. It is an early morning this morning here in the homestead. Gotta get all the animal chores done. The chickens, you can't even see me. That's how dark it is. The chickens don't like to come up this early, nor do the goats, but we need to go get the security for the new barns. The boys are up though. You know, when your wife has a 8-hour surgery that's turned into a 12-hour surgery and she asks you for something, you kind of really can't say no. So, yeah, we're going on a road trip this morning. I'm gonna finish up the chores and I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, we just got back from a road trip. We went and visited our friends, solely rested, and picked up the new farm security.
Yes, we did.
It was a little bit of a noisy ride back, but
Not really, actually.
it was a little noisy. So when your wife goes in for an 8-hour surgery and she asks you for something, you kind of have to say yes.
Actually 12 hours.
Turned into a 12-hour surgery.
Yeah.
It was scheduled to be an 8-hour surgery, but ended up being a 12-hour surgery. And so now we have some new farm security.
So it was a little bit more of a story. So I had been keeping my eye on Slowly Rested's Instagram to see if she had any special deliveries. And Al didn't know that I was doing this, and then he was on Instagram and said, "Oh, guess what? Slowly Rested has." And I said, "Oh my goodness, can you ask her if we can have one? How about two?" So
She said she needed 2 because her and Olivia both needed their own. So we have 2.
this is Jax and Arlo, our new barn security. And Michelle from Slowly Rested, she raises barn cats. So they've already been trained to be living in a barn, and she handles them. So they're very, very friendly, and we're really, really excited. And you had a long trip, didn't you? Yes. So they are a Siberian Blue Russian mix. They're allergy-friendly barn cats. If you are interested in finding out more about barn cats, she has a great blog about them. So just Slowly Rested and then search barn cats, and she just talks about all the different things about barn cats and everything. So I just thought that her article on that was really, really good. And she just has beautiful cats. And these are both males, and yes, we have Figaro, and we hope that Figaro will love them just as much as us, and he seems to do well with other cats and likes to play with them and stuff. And Figaro's still gonna be, he's not actually a barn cat, he's indoor outdoor, so he will be in the house. Not saying that these guys won't come in once in a while, because I just can't handle it, right? Just love it.
One of the things with indoor, outdoor / like a barn cat like these guys are, is you need to get them acquainted to a home base, kind of like chickens. Like if you raise chickens and you want to have them free range, you gotta lock them in the coop for a week to 2 weeks so they know when you let them out, like, hey, this is where I go back to. Same thing with cats. Like we're gonna do the same thing when we move up here with Figaro, but also with these guys, because they don't know where home is, and we want them to be free range barn cats. So they're gonna be in here for a week to 2, see how they do, and then they will know this is home base. This is where we'll feed them, get some good delicious food, so that way they know always where to come back to. Figure I'll give the cats a nice little corner shelf to play on. There we go. So the way our friend Michelle from Slowly Rested raises these barn cats is pretty cool. They're 3 months old, and she keeps them a little bit longer than the average person, and she lets the mother, which is a barn cat, raise these cats and teach them how to be a barn cat. So the mom will bring back some prey, food for them. So it's pretty neat. It's awesome to know that these barn cats have already had some real life training.
So I had saved this spool. I thought this would be a fun cat toy, so they're having a little bit of fun with it.
Since Gina wouldn't test the fence, I ended up bringing up one of our electric fence testers, and Since I didn't have luck with the alligator clips, I kind of gave up on that idea and came up with a new one. All right, so I am thinking how we can do this and that, and then that and that. I just walked back up to the house to get my drill, and I just noticed this on the way back down. I don't like saying this. Got a deer track, and then that's a good sized coyote track right there and there. So my guess is that coyote is following that deer. Once we're living up here, it's gonna be interesting to see what ends up going on at night and early in the morning. That's for sure.
Comfy.
I guess we'll find out this winter how well this works, but I'm thinking it should work good to be able to disconnect the bottom 1 or 2 runs when we get a lot of snow. I guess even if we ever get any snow this year, because here it is 75 degrees. .5. 9. 10. 7.5 over here. 10.6. No, 10.
Oh.
I ended up trenching the wire all the way down underground over here, boom, under here, and then right to this post. Then I'm gonna go up the post and connect it right there. I'm hoping that works good. All right, we got our chicken tractors loaded up. We got all 4 of them on here. They actually fit perfectly widthwise on our trailer. You would almost think I designed it for that way. But man, it feels good. Can't say getting them up to the OGP because we're not up there yet, but it feels good to have them loaded. Now we just got to make sure we can get up there, get them up there in one piece. They're strapped on there pretty good. If one falls off, I'll just drive a little faster, and then that way nobody will ever know where they came from. But I think we should be good. Oh, hold up, I gotta do this. That ain't going nowhere. We're good. We're good. So we made it up and we didn't lose anything. These actually trailed really well. I didn't know how they were gonna do, if they were gonna catch the wind, if they'd wanna fly all over the place or what, but we made it here. Everything in one piece. So now we have 7 more chickens to put in with these ladies, and hopefully they all get along and they all like their new roosting pole. These these are chickens that we hatched out, or should I say Gina hatched out. So they're a barnyard mix of whatever we have for breeds.
It's pretty.
I think we're gonna have some spoiled barn cats.
And there's purring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, listen to them.
Both of them are.
Oh. That's what you've been waiting for, huh, Louise?
Yeah.
It feels a little surreal, but we have all of our chicken tractors up here. We got more chickens up here. We still have the other egg layers to bring up, the coops, and then the goats. We need to test the fence today, make sure that that girl's side is energized and energized good. It just seems so surreal that we're at this stage and starting to get everything moved up. Before you know it, we'll be moving up here. We've had a few setbacks with Gina's health this year, but we're not letting that stop us. Come spring, we'll have meat birds, pigs. We're gonna put the pigs in the forest, and we just gotta figure out what spot we wanna have them. I was just eyeballing this area. This would make a nice spot for the pigs, so just have to keep thinking, but man, it feels good to have the chicken tractors up here.
Arlo, you're so silly.
All right, I turned the Energizer on. Let's see what we're getting over here. I can hear it snapping. 6.7, 6.7, 8, 6, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, and 6.5.
That's pretty good.
We should be good.